Hi, and welcome. It is 2021, and I'm here with Horizon's Hype.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
It's natural. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Horizon's Hype. Ooh, welcome. Um, we're going to January. Oki's On and On is the first song that really blew me away. Can I say blew? Sure, he blew me away. I saw his song first on like a live show. Like I watched a whole live show on YouTube, and I was shocked because it was so good. This is something that like you would see me power walking throughout college listening to. Do you remember when I used to power walk throughout college all the time? Oh my god, get this up. It's really good. I was just so surprised because like I'm not used to like the newbies like solo debuting and like it being like that good at debut. I think you should like put it on your playlist or something because it's like a pick me up for sure. I do agree, like you would hear it in like Forever 21 or something, or like I said the name of the song already, right? Hong Unki's On and On. Ooh, okay. I need to play MCND's new song, Crush, because I will MCND debuted around this time last year, I think, with Ice Age. And I was like, yes, I love this. And they came out with like another song. Then like I started falling off and off again. And then Crush kind of reminded me of Ice Age, so like I'm really into it because of it. If the camera, the audio didn't catch it, Shayla did say that it sounds like Sweetie's My Type, and yeah, yeah, it does. Uh, but I like this MCND because the last, I think they had two comebacks after Ice Age. I was like, mm-mm. But this I really like. It's giving me ghetto. I kind of like when like K-pop be giving like the ghetto vibes. Okay, we gotta talk about the Teen1419 debut, cause Asura Bata. What first? What does that even mean? Asura Bata is the seventh album by South Korean hip hop duo Lee Sung. Oh, what? Okay, is this like a tribute to them or something? It says that Asura Balbata, like the title of like their song, is it's the seventh album by I said Syrian, South Korean hip hop duo Lee Sung. I don't know who that is, but like the fact that they're a hip hop duo in 96 in South Korea with a seventh album by them is fascinating. Who were they honestly trying to target with that debut anyway? Because this is the same company that Momoland is under. Like, so like, what? We see where Momoland went. Like, where are they trying to go? Because, um, I want to know what this title means. But anyway, oh, here's the point. So I heard the song yesterday. I did a random dance play, and it went to the chorus, and I was like, "Is my computer glitching?" And it was the song, and people were dancing to it, and I was like, "Oh." So already, I'm not like a huge fan of the song, but like the debut has like a strong identity to it. Like they established, like, "Hey, we are." How would you even describe what they were giving? It was like hard, kind of grungy, giving you we're manly, I guess. But it was like a manly concept on like prepubescent boys, which was like it didn't. I don't like the concept on them. That's the whole point. If they gave the concept, like if NCT made this song, it would have like did really well. It would have did really well if like a older look, at least looking group did it. But like since they all look like they're under 19 and like concepts in them with this Asura Babata and this group, it didn't go together per se. I mean, they did the best that they could with the concept, but I didn't like it on them. What is this guy has like a dread mullet? That's what it looks like. The blonde one with the little like braids in the back. What? It's giving me like Centaur, like Chronicles of Narnia. Like he's gonna grow the lower half of his body like a horse, and he's gonna have a bow and arrow and like shoot apples off the top of your head. That's what it's giving me. I hope they change the concept or direction of the group, because they did a good job of what they were given, but I feel like they need something that fits the group more. I'm just not happy with like their little debut. Ew. Yeah, we're gonna move on. I think overall I wasn't that impressed with that many like releases this month. Very few. Oh God, Hua by Idol. Blech. What? No. Mm. It's the little chorus thing where like they do the hips like mm-mm. Mm-mm. They still haven't topped Han for me with like singles that they've done. Cause La Tata was such a great debut, and then they came out with Han. Then after that was Uh-Oh. I think I was like, okay, they're switching it up. And then they did Senorita after that. I was like, okay, they're really switching it up. And then what was after that? Idol's a mess. That's the whole point. Idol's just a mess at this point. I don't know what exactly Hua was going for. A lot of people are eating it up, and I'm just not. I'm good. Like I'm lactose intolerant or something. Like I don't need the dairy. Okay, agree or disagree? Do you think that Idol is a group of 6 soloists that they just randomly mashed together? Like if you gave Idol individually all solo concepts, I feel like it would read a lot more than them as a group. But because they like the songs are good, and because there's so much diversity in the songs because they all sound so different, I feel like that's what makes it work so much. You know, like the idea of like teamwork makes the dream work, where it's like, okay, it's a team. I guess they're making it work, but like, is it cohesive? Not exactly, but like they somehow make it work because it's just so. You have such a diversity in the voices. That's what I do appreciate about Idol, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, what is going on at the same time? They're getting a lot of traction for it. I can't take that away from them because they're doing much better than CLC at this point. Because I think they're about to toss CLC at this point after Helicopter. And Helicopter did really well. I mean, from like a streaming and maybe sales standpoint. If you thought Helicopter was good, we need to talk. Actually, I don't want to talk to you about it. Just kidding. I don't want to. No. Just fix it and don't talk to me about it. It's just so conflicting because I really like Idol, but like they haven't had a song where like it cohesively goes together. They just all look like soloists all together on the stage. It's not giving cohesive. And it's so weird because like even like the big groups nowadays, like they can still give like soloist vibes, but they can cohesively come together. They can't. I think the main thing is because Soyeon is such a like focus of the group with like her rapping and stuff, and she like has a big part in the music maybe. Too Long Don't Read. I like Idol. I don't like Hwa. I wish they would go back to La Ta Ta Han or Oh My God, like that kind of. I guess like a mysterious vibe where it's kind of like ooh, like I like that vibe from them. It's just not for me. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. They look really good in this live stage that I'm watching though. Oh, Treasure came out with My Treasure, which is not the noise that they usually come. Girl, cause what was their last comeback? I Love You. No song wrong ends. Like boom, dum, 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 dum. Like it's not noise. This song is not noisy. It was really cute. It was chill. They all looked like they were having a great time while performing it. That was a good song. It made my heart melt. I was like, wow. They said I'm their treasure. And I agree. I'm your treasure. And it threw me off because they're still a YG group. And they gave a kind of soft concept for a YG. How many soft concepts do you get from a YG group? Like, let that sink in. So they made a bold move with that, and it really paid off in my opinion. I really like that song. Should I talk about Victon? I'm gonna listen to the Victon song real quick. Because Victor came out with What I Said. What I Said. I like it more the more I listen to it. Because when I first heard it, I was like, what's going on? It reminds me of, remember the Bling Bling song that I really liked? It sounds like that to me because, like, the trumpet and, like, I get the visual of, like, a matador, like, a cape, like, doing this the whole song. So, yeah, this is something like it would grow on me if I keep listening to it. I think it's because I've heard it so much that it's like, okay, it's like getting good, but like from first listen. But after like continuously listening to it, I'm like, okay, it's okay. Give it a shot, you know? Or not, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just on the fence with this song because it's not like grabbing me, but it's not pushing me away either. So that's better than like the other songs that Victona's had because I don't remember most of their titles. But yeah, it is what it is. That's what I have to say about it. Where is? Ooh, Elas Dangerous. So I heard this song when I was listening. There was one night I stayed up and I just watched a music show, and Elas has a song called Dangerous, and it took me by surprise how good not how good it was, but like how much I liked it. Okay, agree or disagree? A lot of these releases must sound alike.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot. I think we listened to. Have I played like four guy groups back to back? That's what it felt like. A lot of them sound alike. I will say that. I'm gonna skip to the chorus, but I'm trying my best to get into guy groups nowadays. But y'all be sounding like y'all. Who do I tell to be like, hey, y'all songs are kind of sounding like. I like this song because of the performance aspect that came with it. Now, if you listen to it without seeing what's going on, you're probably not gonna like it. Cause I just watching the music video was kind of like, okay, this is cute, but I like this more than the Teen1419 and the Victim song. And I think they all came out the same day. Why did like 10 people come back the same day? Either way, K-pop needs to talk to each other and be like, hey, we're about to release a song like this. Save your song that sounds just like mine for later. Cause y'all know my group Nom, the three guys who dance in heels. So they came back with a song called I Can't Wait. Get their songs lately. So they came the first the first song they came back with is I'm Not But. Then they came out like a couple months later with I'm So Sexy. Now they came back like a few weeks ago with I Can't Wait. Like why is there such a trend of like I three words?
Yeah, little sentences.
That song, okay. So I love Nom because of like the concept and what they're trying. I'm gonna say trying to give, cause like it's the way they're dancing in heels and like they're doing it, but do they look absolutely comfortable with it? No. It is kind of funny to watch for me just because I dance in heels so often. And you can tell the difference of someone like walking heels and they're like, good God, I could fall at any second, to someone who's like, yeah, if I fall, whatever. I kind of have a grasp of what I'm doing though. They are trying their best to sell it in those shoes, and girl. But the song is a lot different because it's not a fast paced gay club song. It's like a slower and sexy. I mean, all this stuff is sexy, but it's like a slower, sexy kind of gay song. And that's why I like it. In some ways. In most ways. Now it's just so entertaining to watch for me. I really like them. They're a sight to see. But this is one of my favorite songs of this month. So Yubin came out with Perfume. Perfume. I love that song. It was good for the time too, because there wasn't that much that I was like really into the beginning of this month until Perfume came out, and I was like, oh, thank you, Yubin, because she came out at a good time to have a song like that. And then The backup dancers are some of my favorite dancers in Korea on top of that, so it just made it all the better. I'm a big fan of that song. Because Ewan's just so clever for me, because all of her titles sound so different, but you can always tell that that's her in the song. Most people can't really do that if they try different sounds all the time. So I'm really into Perfume. Now, what I do want to talk about is Youha. Youha came out with a bit tipsy, a bitty tipsy, a bit tipsy. Why is there no spaces in the? It's a bit tipsy, but there's no spaces in all the words. Like the song's really good. I'm gonna play it. A bit tipsy. I'm just surprised because she can sing. Like I was surprised to see her sing. I watched this on the same live show that I keep talking about. Like I watched a live show, so she was singing on it. I was like, wait, the mic's on. And she was like dancing on top of that at the same time, and the mic was on. I was like, ooh, she giving people a run for their money. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, can I just say she looks like Jennie and Sujin combined. She's the one that was talking about that she was supposed to be in Blackpink when they're originally supposed to be 8. I kind of see why they didn't put her in the group because she would have took the attention off of Jennie. They look alike. Point being, the song's really good. Give it a listen because for a soloist of this gen doing that well, I'm surprised that no one's talking about her in the capacity that she should be talked about. Let's go back to Yuno or Yunho. I'm gonna say Yunho. God, is this both? Okay, let's say you know. So is a member from TVXQ. He has a solo called Thank You. Um, this is one of the best music videos in K-pop I've seen before because of like how like cinematic is cinematic the word for it. I'm gonna say how cinematic it is. Like it's like a whole like it feels like a movie when you watch the whole music video because it's really intense. There's a lot of guns. The song's pretty good, but I would say watch the music video because like it's just a really good music video overall. Okay, let's talk about Gravity real quick. Gravity's the one with the skirt vroom. uh, okay, look. Gravity's song sounds like a Reject Monster X song, which isn't bad. I have no problem with that. That's fine. Everything was good until they said vroom like 8 times and then skirt afterwards. And I was like, okay, I can't get with this anymore. But I do like the song. If it was instrumental, I would like it a lot more than just like the lyrics on it. But Megan and Shayla loved it a lot more than me. They were like, wait, I love this. I was like, ooh, I can't get into it. It's not for me. One is came out the same day as Gravity with No Diggity. It's just noisy. A lot of these releases that came out this month sound too much alike. That was not the same song, no. And the thing is, these groups are doing really good with the concept per se, but it's just like the songs all sound alike, and it's like they're kind of giving the same thing. I get that Korea loves being on like the trend and riding the wave, but I want to challenge K-pop, especially the guy groups, to ride the wave and have like their own niche while doing it at least. Because you could give this to any group and like it'll be like, okay, no diggity. Now I will say when I first listened to No Diggity, it reminded me of Lit and like how intense like Lit was and like how hype it was per se, and it was like elevated from Lit. It was just like a hype song. Like this is like a hype song. Like that's cool, but like we had how many hype songs this month? That's frustrating. I'm trying to get into guy groups, but like, what's the point of getting into guy groups if they all sound alike? I want to talk about it, but like, okay, I'm gonna talk about it ever so slightly. So Very Good came out with a song called "Time for Me." Very Good used to have like 7 members, then went to 6. Now they're at 4. I don't know what direction they're going in at this point. The song sounded like a cry for help. Like they don't have a concept anymore. My favorite very good song is Green Apple, and it was like cute, but it was like kind of sexy at the same time. It was just like an odd, kind of quirky kind of concept, and like it worked. But now it's four members, and like I don't understand like what they're trying to give overall. Just look like a mashup of what the fuck. Yeah, they're having like an identity crisis because the music video they're like giving like cute but like they're giving sexy at the same time. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's like it's all over the place, and it's like it's not giving an exact thing. It's just like an ambiguous like we'll give you whatever you want here, and it's like can you establish what this is? It's like a pile of laundry that's not folded, you know. And it's sad because like they're really good. I do like them. I want something more defined. I kind of hope this isn't their last song because when I listened to it, I was like, I feel like this is gonna be their last song. When I was like a minute in, so I hope the best for them. That's why I was like, I don't know if I want to talk about this or not because it seemed kind of negative what I'm saying, but like I do want the best for them. Oh, Cherry. Okay, Cherry Bullet had one of the best comebacks this month. By far, because Love's So Sweet is so cute. It's so good. It's so good. That's a good song. That's if you need something to cheer you up, Love So Sweet is that song. Okay, now I need to talk about Pink Fantasy for a second, cause yes, like Pink Fantasy deserves like a deep exhale, cause I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? So Pink Fantasy is like kind of known for having like a dark kind of concept. Think of Dreamcatcher, but they have like a cute element to it too. Cause like their debut was like Youha, and like that was like cute but like dark at the same time. Then they kind of like blurred the lines of what they could do in like that realm after that. Their last comeback before what they released recently was Shadow Play. And that was kind of like saucy, almost sexy. The choreography was very detailed and intricate and intense. So good. I love Shadow Play. But now they came up with a song called Lemon Candy. You came up with a song called Lemon Candy after you give us like a nice fierce sexy song Shadow Play, you come out with Lemon Candy. And what hurts me the most is that you see the whole group performing the song and they do not look like they're enjoying it that much. It is so sad. It is so sad. And it's not like they're doing a bad job at the song per se, but you can just tell when like a group is not enjoying what they're doing. Okay, we're gonna move on to Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So Saturday came back with a song called Only You. And the song, I wish the song came or was released, came back, was released. I wish they released the song last year before Christmas because it sounds just like a Christmas song. Like very like festive, very communal, family, holiday. Okay, the little rap that they had in the song I really like, but she only had like 2 lines. That's I wish they gave that rap a little bit more lines because I was feeling that part. But that was a Christmas song for sure, and they came out a little too late with the song. I feel like I wish they came out with it in December or November because I feel like it would have did a lot better. But it's so cute. And it's a different concept from what Saturday usually gives, which is like the quirky and cute, and like we're bubbly and we're full of joy and youth and innocence and girliness. Now they're like giving us a little bit more mature for like the holiday season, even though the holiday season's kind of over. I didn't listen to that. Oh, Bobby's You Mad is good. That's a good song. That's his first. Wait, that's not Bobby's first solo, right? Bobby had solos before that. Okay, so Mad is good. I was so because I'm not usually like listening to rap. Is it? I guess it's rap. Yeah. So like the Korean rap scene or like Korean rappers that often. But I listened to that and I was like, wow. I felt that. It, there's not much else for me to say other than like I really liked it. It was good. I watched it with the music video, so if you want to check that out, I suggest that. I give that a thumbs up. Dreamcatcher came out with Odd Eye, and I feel like not enough people are talking about Odd Eye with Dreamcatcher. I don't know if it's because like, it's just like another Dreamcatcher song where it's like, yeah, we get it. Like Dreamcatcher has like that signature, like edgy rock, hard EDM sound, but I really liked the dance is really good to it. That's what I like the most. But like, it was a good song. I like the Dreamcatcher song. It's not like one of my favorites, but I do like it. But the very first thing that I thought about it was that I could see like the original like OT7 Monster X doing the song just as well. Like you could replace every single member with a Monster X member and like it would sound pretty similar. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing because I kind of like when you can hear a song from groups and like you can't imagine another group doing it because it's just so uniquely them. I feel like I missed that this month with all of the releases because a lot of the songs just seem like interchangeable. That you could give it to most groups and they would do okay with it. But it's a good song. I do like it. The dance is what really sells me with this Dreamcatcher Odd Eye. It's just amazing to think that Dreamcatcher was originally singing about love shakes like 6, 7 years ago as Minx, and now they're still doing this hard concept. Because I learned a Minx song recently. I was like, this is what Dreamcatcher used to be. Like, it still baffles me that that was like their origins. Amazing. Okay, where did you hear IU's song "Celebrity"?
Nope.
No, it was okay. It's a typical IU song where I feel like IU can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Like no matter what IU releases, it's gonna sound good because she's just such a good singer. It's not like amazing. Where it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna play this all the time. But it's a nice little like IU song that you'll hear in passing. You're like, oh, that's IU, cool. I feel like she's just established like I have my thing. I'm gonna do it, and I do it pretty well. Like she's just very consistent, you know. So I just kind of wish she would just like completely shock everyone. So I switch it the fuck up. That's the point. 'Cause you're good, you're consistent, but I need something different. We're gonna end with the best song of this month. I'm Not Cool. I'm Not Cool was so good. I think it's because I miss Hyuna so much that it's so good, in all honesty. Hyuna could fart in the mic, and I'd be like, wow, this is magic. And that's what it was. Like, the mini album was magic. I did like it. Now, I'm Not Cool is definitely like it's like a club song. If you don't like club music, then you're probably not gonna like it. I have some friends who be like, I can't get with this. I get it. Because if you're not trying to, like, do the club dance like most people do, you're not gonna like it. Hyuna really can't go wrong. Like, she's what made my month. I've been waiting for so long. It's been 84 years. It's been 84 years. Finally, she came back. Ugh. Okay. Top 5 of this month for me. So we have Hong Eunki's On and On, Treasure's My Treasure, Yubin's Perfume, Cherry Bliss Love So Sweet, and Hyuna's I'm Not Cool. That's January! Yay! This month was just okay. Tell your favorite guy group to do a little better next month, or next comeback for me, personally, because... Bye!